Hi guys, welcome back. If you're finding me for the first time, a big welcome to you. If you're just booking me up, I hope you enjoy the video. So I know it's November, but I'm going to talk about Jamaican Christmas traditions today, right? And let's be honest, we are all starting to think about Christmas. People are decorating, some are planning their baking. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jamaica and what we do at Christmas time. So the first thing you notice when you're in Jamaica and you're just going about your daily routine and you look around and you see the light in the sky somehow is a different color. Everything looks different. The green of the leaves look different, and there's just a lovely light. And you just know, you find yourself saying, "Yep, Christmas is here. Christmas will come." So anyway, the other thing about it is that it gets cooler. I mean, cooler for Jamaica. So it's like in the 70s instead of in the 90s, or up in the hills where we were, it will drop down to the 60s, and early in the morning even can go down to the 50s. And there's always this lovely Christmas breeze at Christmas time. So that is the first, just around you, you just know, say, yep, it's Christmas. So another thing is that everybody is bringing or expecting to have family, they're expecting to have friends, and so they start to fix up the house, they paint, and some put up curtain and just fix up in general and make everything look nice. You can always see the activity and people preparing for the Christmas and making their house look nice, right? And even the roads, there's always the government give out Christmas work, and you see people cutting back bush and cleaning up the area beside the highways and the roads, and they paint all the curb of the sidewalk with whitewash and just make everything look really nice for Christmas. So, and then of course there's the poinsettia plants. People put them on their veranda or they're in the stores. The flower shops are always selling them because they know that people like these red and white flowers with the red, white, and green flat splash of color in their homes. So those are something that always makes you feel like, yes, it's Christmas too, right? But the big one, this is the big tradition that goes back, I don't even know how long, called Grand Market. And Grand Market is a huge event. Everybody's looking forward to that at Christmas time, and it starts on Christmas Eve, and it's a huge deal. And what it is there's regular markets in every town, but the Grand Market is when it starts from Christmas Eve, and they have sound systems. Sometime if it's a big town or even not so big, them have multiple sound systems and have like a sound clash. It's so loud. When you stand up by the speaker, you feel like your eardrum would burst. But it's good music, and there's everybody's excitement and full of energy, and there's all kind of food. There's vendors selling like jerk pork or pan chicken or curry goat, you name it, the food is there. And they also have like gifts, like decorations for Christmas decorations, and noise makers, and just everything. It's all there. And this goes on all night long until the wee hours of the next morning. And this is huge, and people look forward to it the whole year for Grand Market. And everybody dress up in them finest new outfit that them have. Some of them in Christmas colors, some of them just a new brand Chris outfit, and they feel nice, and it is excitement, right? So another tradition is, and this is going back a long way, and this is Junkanoo dancing. And these dancers, they dance to the fife and the drum, and they wear costumes, colorful costumes, and they wear masks. And I've seen them all on stilts. And you know what? As a little girl, I used to really be kind of scared of them, to be honest, because some of the masks, if you know what I'm talking about, look a little scary. Some of them have some horn, and I don't know what they are really, but it's fascinating. It's really a very great cultural experience, but it used to scare me when I was little. That's all. Another thing is the pantomime. The pantomime is something that has been going on in Jamaica, well, for 78 years now. It has been the opening night for this pantomime, which is a musical comedy, a play at the theatre, has opened on Boxing Day, which is December 26th. And usually they're great. They're really fun. And when I was about 11 or 12, I had the opportunity to play a little role, nothing great, right? But a little role in one of these pantomimes. And the pantomime I was in was called One Time, Long Time. and actors like Reggie Carter, Sheila Hill, Buddy Puyat, Keith Sasso, those were in there. And I remember Buddy Puyat. I don't know why, but I've never forgotten this line that he had in the play. And it was like, forward and payaka, my knuckles and then Rosaka. And honestly, I don't know what it meant. If you know, tell me, or if it was just a line because they were going back in time in a time machine or something like that. But anyway, I heard just recently that Buddy Puyat, rest in peace, Buddy, died this year at the age of 90, and he really did contribute a lot to the culture of Jamaica and Jamaican theatre. So rest in peace. You know that a video about the traditions of Jamaican Christmas wouldn't be complete if I never talk about the food, right? So Christmas dinner, which really is served like in the afternoon because it goes on, and the food is laid out on the table, and it's a lot of stuff, all different things. But one of my favorites was the Jamaican Christmas ham with pineapple rings and the maraschino cherries and a honey glaze, and the thing was just so full of flavor. And it was served with gungo peas and rice, which, you know, normally in Jamaica we have the rice and peas with the kidney beans, but at Christmas time it's gungo peas. And my favorite is when it's cooked with green gungo. And I love when you go in the market and you see the green gungo, the beautiful green gungo peas in the plastic bag, and you bring that home and you know what that's going to taste like later. Lovely, lovely food. So another thing we used to have was well, to be honest, turkey is not a regular thing on Jamaican Christmas table for the most part, right? Instead, they will have like jerk pork or curry goat, like all kinds of different meats, and of course sweet potato, all kinds of other things. So another thing is that what you wash it down with, right? So if you go into somebody's house in Jamaica at around getting close to Christmas time, you're going to be offered a glass of sorrel. There's no doubt about it, right? And sorrel equal Christmas to me. I still make it every year. I cannot wait. I'm about to start making it soon. And here we use a dry sorrel, but in Jamaica you buy the fresh sorrel in the market, and this is a thing that typically it just blooms at Christmas time. And now nowadays I used to see them blooming all through the year in some parts of the island, but at Christmas time, you know, so you're going to find sorrel in the market, and you come home with your big bag of sorrel flowers, and you drop that, wash it off and drop it in a big bowl and pour hot water on it, boiling water, steep it for the night or however many hours with cinnamon stick in there. And then you strain it off when you're done soaking it properly, and all the flavors in that water, and it's now sorrel. And then you add your sugar, and some people put orange peel in there when they're soaking it to give it that flavor. And you can add whatever else you want to add, but some people like to serve it with rum, and my kids used to drink it, so obviously I didn't add rum to that. But it's a great drink, and if you've never tried it, I highly recommend it. So then there is eggnog, which I know they drink all over the place, but it's a homemade Jamaican eggnog, nothing no nicer than that. And some people I have seen put all Guinness stout in their eggnog that they make at home. Tell me in the chat in the comments, whatever, if you have ever had it with that, with the Guinness stout. And so we used to go to Island Dairies in Priory, and we would get the eggnog and their chocolate milk, and their milk is great too, but the eggnog at Christmas time, we used to really look forward to that and go and pick that up, you know. So then the next thing now is Christmas cake and Christmas pudding. Some people soak in them fruit from months and months before, and some make cake, some make pudding, some make both. The puddings, you steam them in a closed container with water under it in the oven for hours and hours, slowly on a low heat, and you when those come out, you see, they are delicious, and they're like a dark fruit pudding. They're a little bit dense, they're very rich, so when you serve it, you serve a little piece. And many people make a nice brandy butter to go with it, so you put a dab of the brandy butter on the slice of pudding. And honestly, I really like the cake too. The cake is delicious. So if you've never been to a Jamaican home and had Jamaican Christmas cake or pudding at Christmas time, seek one out and try it. You won't regret it. Okay? So then Then I remember the kids with the sparklers at night time. They would go out on the lawn and they would be circling them around, and you just see the sparks flying off, and you see the circle in the light. And then there was chiboom, or clappers. I don't know if these are legal anymore, to be honest, but anyway, the kids used to like to fling them down and hear them make the loud sound. And you know what? This is all the things that come together to make Jamaican Christmas an amazing thing. So I'm sure you guys have a lot of memories to share with me, so please don't hesitate to do that in the comments below this video. And if you like the video, share it with your friends, your family who live abroad, and maybe you want to share some of the traditions that they may remember, or some of them you want to teach them something about Jamaica. Please share it and subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, and give me a thumbs up. Anything encouraging, that is always a good thing, right? So have a great time and enjoy your Christmas when it comes, and try out some Jamaican things. Enjoy. See you in the next video.